Today we are going to discuss the topic about servo motor. A servo is a small device which has output of shaft which position on coded signal. It is a rotatory or linear actuator that follows for precise control of angular or linear position, velocity and acceleration. The servo motor, which is a response to signal, arbitrary and accelerate a load quickly, are called servo motor. It has two different types. One is AC servo motor and another one is DC servo motor. DC servo motor. DC servo motor are separately excited DC motor or permanent magnet DC motor. They are controlled by armature voltage. The armature is designed to have large resistance so that the torque speed characteristics are linear and have large negative slab. DC servo motor provides very accurate also fast response to start or stop command signal due to low armature inductive reactance. DC servo motor are used in similar equipments and computerized and numerically controlled machines. AC servo motor. The second type is AC servo motor. The AC servo motor is an AC motor that includes encoder is used with controller for given closed loop control and feedback. This motor can be placed to high accuracy and also controlled precisely compulsory for the applications. Frequently, this motor have higher decision of tolerance or better bearings, and some simple design also use higher voltage in order to accomplish greater torque. Construction. It has the construction of servo motor is power connector is top of the place and flange, shaft, bearing gap, frame, housing, encoder cover and encoder connector. Again, power connector, flange, shaft, bearing cap, frame, housing, encoder cover and encoder connection. These are the construction of servo motor. And comparison of servo motor is there are two different types. One is AC servo motor and another one is DC servo motor. The AC servo motor is used for low power application and DC servo motor is high power output, that is called low power is 0.5 watts to 100 watts and this is used for DC is used for high power output, and AC is efficiency is less but DC is high efficiency, and AC servo motor is maintenance is less and DC servo motor maintenance is frequently maintained. Then AC servo motor stability problems are less and DC servo motor also more problems of stability, and AC servo motor no radio frequency noise and DC servo motor brushes produce RF noise, and AC servo motor compared to a DC servo motor relatively stable and smooth operation, but DC servo motor it's noisy operation. Application of servo motor: computer and toys, CD, DVD players. Next one application is main application of the servo motor is robotics. In robotics, hand and leg movement is used for servo motor because of coded signal is given to the servo motor. So this is the major application of robotics field. Then next one is start and move staff conveyor belts carrying product along with many stage, for instance product labeling, floating and packaging. Next, built into the camera to correct the lens of the camera, improve of focus images. Advantages of servo motor: high output power relatively to motor size is power. Resonance and vibration free operation, high efficiency, and high speed operation is possible. Thank you.